One of the greatest skills to cultivate is to master your energy. Listen, the way people treat you has nothing to do with them. It has everything to do with you. You must master your energy. You must master the energy you want to put out. Men in general are controlled by perception. So, if you are broadcasting lack and neediness, that is how they are going to treat you in relationship, in business. You can rehearse all kind of lines to a lady or a man, and she say, I like this person, but she's not responding to the pickup lines. She's responding to energy. So she might say, I sense something off. What she's trying to say is that there is a repelling energy. A man who is broadcasting neediness, we find so much resistance, and he or she will not know that the resistance is coming from the energy she's putting out. Anxiousness, worry, all these things are the repelling energy. The kind of individual who just gets everything he wants easily is the one who is anxious for nothing. He wants it, but he don't care. He's just on the flow state. This is not indiscipline. This is not laziness, but knowing that everything is covered up. You're just flowing, just flowing. The abundance mindset, you know that I'll get it. I don't need to perform for it. I'll get it. There are people who put in too much effort, but the effort is coming from a place of fear and lack, and the mindset with, hey, I don't want this thing to go. Life will always test you. When you want something, life will test you. All of a sudden, life will give you a little of that thing, and then to trap you, and then pull back. Maybe you are growing something. All of a sudden, it will look like it's growing, and then pause, stagnation, to see if you will waver, if you will chase, but if you will be still. So the scripture says, be still and know that I am God. It's not an advice. It's not just it's a law. It's a spiritual law. When you are still, this doesn't mean that you shouldn't chase vision. Be ambitious, chase your vision, but chase from a standpoint of everything is already a finished product. You know what I mean? I got it already. Not I'm trying to have it. Not please give it to me. No, I got it already. The abundance mindset. Many people live in performance, trying so hard to perform, trying so hard to perform, trying so hard to perform. Even in the area of finance, they are hoarding money. There is he that scattereth but yet increase, but there is he that withhold than others and yet he tend to lack. You must know all these things. You must know it. Like I say, the energy you put out is more important. Listen, everything is energy. The wealthy man has mastered his energy and it has turned to financial increase. The one who is prosperous in relationship has mastered his energy in that area. Energy. Master your energy in every area of life. What is the right energy to put out to make sure my wife will always enjoy my presence? What is the right energy to put out to make sure everywhere I go, people just give me the right attention? They always want to vibe with me. What is the energy to put out to make sure I attract opportunities every time? This is so when you study, you know what you are studying about. Don't just scatter, no, don't just go for scattered knowledge. A great man said something that an intelligent man is a man who can coordinate his thoughts into productivity. Yes. An educated man, is a man who can coordinate his thoughts into productivity. So you can have an educational degree and be an illiterate, because what use is your certificate if you cannot coordinate your thoughts into productivity. So you gather knowledge, understand the dynamics of energy. There is something called energy levels. Understand the dynamics. Why do people treat me this way? What energy am I putting out? There is something called the king's vibe. Flow like that. The king's vibe. The king's vibe. Understand it. Nobody will treat you like a king because you have $1 million in your account. They treat you like a king because you carry yourself like a king and you think like a king. Your mindset is that of a king. This is what makes people treat you like a king. I repeat, men are not treated like kings because they've got $1 million in their account. So control your energy on a daily basis. Master your energy. Master your energy on a daily basis. Master your energy. If you focus on mastery, a time is going to come, the external things people chase. The moment you start chasing things, you have surrendered, because chasing is one of the most repelling energy. Chasing, need and lack. Need and lack. So the great man said, I can do all things. Look at what a mindset. Trying so hard to get things done. That is not hard work. You can work hard, but not from a place of procrastinate, but from a place of passion. I'm passionate about this thing. Passionate is a very good energy. I'm passionate about this thing. Curiosity, I want to know more about this thing. These are good energy. Not I'm working so hard so that I can get it. No, that is lack. That is lack. That is lack. Another energy is discipline. Focusing on the process and paying no attention to the outcome. Focusing on the process, making sure you meet up with your routine on a daily basis. Making sure you meet up with your routine on a daily basis. Yes. When you make sure you meet up with your routine on a daily basis, this is discipline. So these are the energies. If you focus your life, if you focus on mastering these energies and ignore outcomes, outcomes will be a byproduct. But if you focus on outcomes and you don't master this energy, you will live your life in suffering, because attachment is the root of all suffering. Yes, attachment is the root of all suffering. All suffering. Attachment is the root. So master your energy. If you master your energy, you master life. I repeat, if you master your energy, you master life. I repeat, if you master your energy, you master life.